Let us look at a single point perspective. This is our top view, which is away from the picture plane. This is our horizon line. Bird's eye view, this is our ground line. This is our helping view. However, I need a view to be drawn here. So I pre-drawn this view here. So I need to draw this view light, which is projected from this view, which must be drawn light. Why this view? This view gives me what I see from this side. See the window there? There's a window. The door, there's a door. The window, there's a window. First thing that I need to do is to find the vanishing point. From SP, the vanishing point is found on horizon line. That's the first thing that I need to find. Thereafter, it must be labeled VP. After finding the point, it must be labeled VP. So I'm going to label this my VP. Now, I'm going to start with the walls only. So from the ground line, I go to VP. The walls only on the right-hand side for this case. The walls only on the right-hand side. Then this corner here on my right-hand side will go to SP. Remember, I'm dealing with the walls only. Right. So these walls will be dealt in such a way that from picture plane, this point here comes down. So there's the point. The next point from picture plane comes down. So there's my side of the wall. The one side of the wall is almost there. So what we can be assured of is that we can darken this line up to the height of the wall. And that's our wall. We can, just to make sure that we're clear of what we are doing, we can darken the side. That's dark, that's dark, that's dark. There's our wall there. On the right hand side still, I need the ridge line. So that's my ridge line, which is the roof, from this point to VP. And there's my ridge line, the middle line, from this point to SP. From the picture plane down to this height, so that I get this shape. So this shape then gives me the right hand side. Done. So now I need to deal with the left hand side. So from the ground line to VP, the walls first. The walls first. That's the wall which goes on to SP. The walls first. Because the top view is not on picture plane, it then means our house will not sit on the ground line. So if I drop this down, this is where it's going to be. Then it's going to join this horizontally. Therefore, there's our front part of the house. Then T square across, that's how you join that part. At the moment, at the present moment, there is no door or a window. It's just the walls. So let's darken this so that we see exactly. That's the wall. It looks like we don't need the back part of this line. So we're going to focus on the ridge because it's going to show us where the roof ends. So this part here must go to VP, which is the ridge for this. Then that comes down as a line. This comes down and meet here. Therefore, this will be your roof for this house. If you use your T-square, these 2 points should meet as a horizontal line. As a horizontal line. Now there's your house without the windows and the door, of course. Now let's deal with the door from the ox view to VP, which is the right hand side. From the ground line to the VP and the height of the door. You see, by virtue of having this here, this point and that point, we can assume that that will be the position. And it will be the position. However, we have to do it the right way and say, my door is these 2 points, which is this point, which goes to SP, and this point. That is my door. On the picture plane, I will draw a vertical line. Now watch, it's coming on to the point which we discussed is going to get there. And the second one from picture plane coming down here. So in this instance, it then says, we've got the door height up to here, because from there, T-square goes there, and this is your door, which then we can draw it dark. Okay, there's my door. Now my windows. The height of the window and the door is the same thing here. So I will deal with the bottom only. From the window to VP. To VP. 2 lines done. Let's go on to the window on the top view. 1, 2. It goes to station point. From station point, it's touching the picture plane. So let's deal with the one on the right hand side. Coming here, picture plane, down, looking for the window, and that's where the window is. Once we find this, we can use our T-square to go across to find that point. That being said, it means I don't know the height of my window. There's 2 options. It's either I project this new door across, therefore that should be my height, and from here I can take this height to that point there, and that becomes my window. Therefore, the window is done. The window is done. What will happen then with the second window? Likewise, I can simply take one point, which will give me everything. If I take this point in this case and go to VP, that could be enough. And then take this, because I took that point, which is in line with this point, then therefore I must take this point to station point. From there, I need to take it from picture plane. This is picture plane. There we go. That's where the point is. Again, because this height, and that is the same thing, I can simply take this across until they meet here. So there's my height. Last thing is to take this point to SP, meaning that I simply take this across. Once it hits here, therefore there's my line. So from here to there, that's my window. Going up, once it touches the height, that's the window. That's my window. And there's my window. Therefore, darken this window. Now, there's my 1 point perspective of this house.